Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a beautiful, brief overview of our nice course, Health Economics. My name is Dan, and I'll be with you during the 7-week short term that we have, and we'll be discussing a very interesting and relevant subjects related to healthcare economics. I'm going to go over this syllabus with you today very quickly, with highlighting some of the deadlines and the expectation of the course. So in the course, we're talking about mainly various issues of health economics, not just healthcare economics. So the economics of health, the demand for health products, health activities, and then we move on into analyzing the healthcare market, which is related to the structure of the physician market, the structure of the health providers. We're looking at the hospitals, we're looking at pharmaceutical, and as you know, everything that we're doing in our beautiful, lovely life is related to finance and economics. So how is money driving everything that we're discussing, and how can we support or deter some activities through financial measures and through regulations? So, for example, how can we minimize the over-testing that is done by the doctors? How can we minimize or eliminate the moral hazard? The customers that are trying, or the patient that are trying to abuse the system and cover things that should not have been covered by the insurances and the public sector. So our discussion will be really directed toward supporting the system, supporting the healthcare system, looking at various options that we have in terms of policies, in terms of practices, in terms of how the insurance companies work, and so on and so forth. We will discuss the malpractice issue, and we will finish by discussing one of my dear subject, which is the obesity problem. We will be looking at whether obesity is contagious or not, and how do we deal with it in our life. The grading policy for the course, we have discussions. All discussions are due on Fridays of the week that we're in. We have 2 homework assignments, or if you want to call it homework or assignment. I think I refer to them as homework assignment in the syllabus, and assignment 1 and 2 in Blackboard. So we have 2 assignments. We have 1 midterm and 1 final. Usually every week we have one discussion that is there. In week 3, you'll find the posting for your assignment 1 and the midterm. So discussions are in every module, and you'll find the assignment 1 and the midterm in week 3. Also, you'll find assignment 2 and the final in week 7, and we'll go over the course module in a few seconds. We'll look at how the module is structured. In terms of deadlines, as I said, the Friday is the deadline to submitting all discussions. Assignments will be available on Blackboard from Sunday at 11:59 of the week that we are referring to, and they will be due by 11:59 on Saturday. So down here you'll find the deadlines for the homework assignment 1 and midterm homework assignment 2 and the final. When I say it's due on the week of, it will be due by Saturday at 11:59 of that week. As you notice, I have them starting on Monday because the assignments will be available for you Sunday at 11:59 p.m. The assignments will be available for you. The answers for the assignments will be available for you after the deadline, and that's why we see that the midterm, for example, is available, will be available for you after assignment 1 is due, and that's because it will give you a chance to look at the answers and figure out what's happening or what you did right and what needs to be adjusted. So they are back-to-back assigned. There is a list of articles that are very interesting at the core of the course and the theory that we're working with. These articles are there for you to use, refer to, look at, try to go deeper in your understanding, and use them as a reference to present your ideas in the discussion. For the discussions, by the way, you are required to have the main post that you have for the thread, and you are also required to have one additional reply to your classmate. Keep in mind that if you say, oh, I agree with you, this is like a great point, that's not considered as relevant and as informative reply to your classmate. So you need to critique what they said. You cannot just say, yeah, I agree with you, thank you. Oh, great point, move on. These are not considered as replies. So your reply has to be meaningful, has to be structured, has to be relevant to the thread that we're working with. As far as the course syntax and structure, on Blackboard, as you can see, I've divided the course into 7 modules for the 7 weeks that we have. So in every, and by the way, going into the getting started, give you all of the information that you need about the course, rules and regulations and expectations. About when you click on about this course, you're going to have the detail of the learning objectives for each one of the modules. Then you're going to find here the syllabus that we were referring to, the grading policy, and my contact information. By the way, I've included my cell phone, but I don't usually answer cell phones. I receive a lot of them. I am the Chief Financial Officer of several companies, so I work a lot and I receive lots of calls. However, it will be good for you to text me if there's anything that's urgent. The best way to reach me is through the email. I usually reply within 24 hours. If you don't receive a reply within the 24 hours, that means your email was not received by me. I have it as a goal to always reply within 24 hours. Text messages, I showed one of my students my cell phone with 150 message average per day. So hopefully if you text me and I'll see it, I'll reply to you. I reply to emails faster than I reply to text messages. But you have everything in here. Reach out to me in any way you want. And if you're stuck with any of the concept, please ask for a Zoom meeting. I will be more than happy to discuss the concepts with you on Zoom. I will be available for office hours. Anytime you need, send me the request and we'll schedule it together. Back to the structure. So in module 1 you have the lecture. I've added to you guys YouTube lectures for each of the chapters that I've pre-recorded before. God bless the COVID time. If we, I can't say God bless it because we lost a lot of good people. It was a good experiment for me in terms of recording lectures. Let's put it that way. It was painful as I have lost several people from the family to COVID. So anyway, I have the YouTube for you for the lectures. For those that are audio learners, I have also the PowerPoint for you. I have so these are the YouTube. You click on it, you again get the lecture itself. I have I have the PowerPoints in here for you, for all of them, section by section. And as you can see, these are the material for it. So you go back to the module 1, you have also the discussion. Discussion 1 is critical, by the way. I mean, if you have to click on discussion 1, you'll go and you create your thread. Discussion 1 is critical because I use it also to figure out the attendance policy, to verify your attendance in here. So please do not delay submitting discussion 1. In modules 3, as I was saying, module 3 at the bottom, you're going to have the lecture material as usual. You have module 3 itself, discussion, and you have the assignment 1, and you're going to have the test 1. Test 1 also is going to be here, but it's not available at this point because I scheduled for later time. When you come to module 7, you're going to have also here the lecture, and you're going to have to submit the assignment 2 and the final. These are not available for you because they're not scheduled yet. So you won't be able to see them now, but you will see them under module 3 and module 7. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you'll enjoy this course. It is really a very interesting, relevant course that controls the whole industry, or explain how we control the entire industry. I hope you'll enjoy it. I hope you'll have fun. And again, if you're stuck with any of the concept, please reach out to me. I will set up a YouTube session and we'll go over whatever you need. See you later.